The thing I'd like to talk about is you don't see, you know how you get when they scam calls these scammers, that scam they call and they have like an India accent and they claim to be with the IRS or Revenue Canada, and they call it a scam. You know this? Why I know that the real RIS, the real RIS, and the real Revenue Canada will only give you a letter in the mail. They'll never email you. They'll never call you. They'll just, if they wish to speak to you about something, you'll only get the letter in the mail from the real Revenue Canada and the real IRS. And that's how it goes. So if someone calls you at your home or you get an email, just don't respond, because that's not even how the real Revenue Canada and the real RRS or whatever they call it in the US. They don't call you and they don't send you an email, they only send you a letter in the mail. But now I also wonder, the government, I mean, everyone knows this. Most people know that you only get their letter in the mail. So how come they don't have an ad on TV that why is it that the government doesn't even put that on TV that you're not to respond to any phone calls or emails because of those Indian scammers from India? They claim to be with the IRS or Revenue Canada. I don't know why the government doesn't warn people on TV, like have an info, like something on TV about that you only get the letter in the mail. You'll only get the letter in the mail. They don't give phone calls. They don't do it to email. Just say they need to speak to you about something concerning your taxes. They just give you a letter in the mail. This is the real IRS, the real Revenue Canada. They're not gonna call you or give you an email. You're just gonna get a letter in the regular snail mail that you owe money to the government. You're never gonna get a phone call or an email or nothing. You'll only get the letter in the mail from the real Revenue Canada and the real IRS. And I just don't know why the government doesn't put no warning on TV that the government will only send you a letter if you owe money to the IRS or Revenue Canada. Because whose side is the government on? Are they on our side or are they on the scammer side? If the government is really on our side, they should put something on TV that states that you only get that letter in the mail. But then again, I don't believe the government's on our side. We can't expect the government to do this. So maybe we should get together, just us regular, ordinary citizens of Canada and the US. We should all get together and make it well known that if you really owe money to the IRS and the Revenue Canada, they're only gonna, the real Revenue Canada and the real IRS will only send you a letter in the mail. They're not gonna call you or give you an email. And when someone calls with an Indian accent, like from India, you shouldn't respond to it because it's only a scam. It's not the real Revenue Canada. It's not the real IRS. Those are scammers writing. They're probably writing India, calling from somewhere in India. And yet the government knows this, and they don't put anything on TV about this to warn people. Whose side is the government on that question? Whose side are they on? Whose side are they on? So obviously, we can't expect the government to do this, which they should. But we can't expect the government to do this because what does the government do? So I think it's up to the citizens like you and I who are the ordinary Canadian and American citizens. We somehow have to raise the alarm and try to get this kind of stuff on TV.